false in media, whatever, that was just like, wow?
Honestly?
Yeah. So please.
Okay. One black guy, I know what happens when they are going to elevate another.
Katt Williams recently sparked intrigue with his explosive claims about the alleged downfall of Dave Chappelle's career at the hands of resentful executives. In a recent radio interview, Williams raised eyebrows, leaving fans pondering whether there is any truth to the notion that Hollywood is actively suppressing Chappelle's voice. Stay tuned as we delve into the intricacies of this situation, providing you with all the pertinent details. But of course, before I spill anything, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this. Now let's dive in.
Well, yeah, what happened? What happened was, okay, I tried to sign up on Twitter, and I put my name in and said, this name is already in use. You can't use celebrity names. I'm like, it's odd. So I went to see who was using it, and it was a fake Dave Chappelle. This nigga had like my pictures and everything. This is when Twitter was brand new. And I thought, I got to put a stop to this. But then I started reading this nigga's tweets, and they were hilarious.
During a recent radio interview while promoting his upcoming HBO special, Priceless, the renowned comedian Katt Williams made headlines with his sensational accusations concerning Dave Chappelle's career. On the Dawn Magic Wand show, where Williams engaged in a discussion about influential figures in the comedy world, he revealed a profound admiration for Bernie Mac and acknowledged the role Mac played in shaping his own success. However, the conversation soon took an unexpected turn when Williams delved into the murky underbelly of the entertainment industry. With a subtle smile, he hinted at the secrecy surrounding these stories, emphasizing that there is no one willing to divulge the truth. Moments later, Williams began unraveling what he alleged had befallen Dave Chappelle's professional journey, leaving listeners captivated by his revelations. Without naming any names, the embattled comedian implied that the powers that be, Comedy Central, conspired to ruin Dave's career by destroying his character. Dave Chappelle was decapitated in front of us, said Katt. Katt continued by saying Hollywood elites tried so hard to not only extort Dave, but to also cancel him. According to Katt, executives offered Dave $50 million on a contract, which is only 10% of what he actually made. When Dave protested being grossly underpaid, Katt stated that executives were quick to turn on him. He said, "What do you think my fans are going to say when they find out you offered me 10% of what I made you?" And they said, "Your fans will believe that you're a crazy crackhead by the time you get home," Katt stated. By the time he got to Ohio, it was so, Katt added. After an 8-year absence from movies and television, it appears that Dave Chappelle hasn't made a genuine effort to stage a comeback. Moreover, there was something off about Katt Williams' tone during the interview, casting doubt on the credibility of his claims. While his assertions are intriguing, one would hope they lack substance. Making baseless claims can be precarious, and although Williams may not be outright lying, his credibility has been undermined by his recent behavior. Time will ultimately reveal whether there is any truth to his statements, as stranger things have happened in the past.
And I'll be getting this good comedy reputation. And every morning I wake up and get some coffee and just check in on Twitter and see what this fake Dave Chappelle fellow was up to. Funny stuff every morning, but then he goes rogue. He starts attacking celebrities that are friends of mine. And of all these celebrities, Katt Williams. Well, Katt Williams wasn't having that shit.
It is worth noting that Dave Chappelle has always been known for pushing boundaries with his brand of comedy. However, he has faced significant backlash for much of his material, particularly when it comes to jokes targeting the LGBTQ+ community, specifically transgender individuals. Consequently, numerous protests have erupted at his recent shows. Chappelle himself is aware of the response to his remarks and is now candidly addressing what specifically troubles him about people's decision to criticize his work. In fact, the comedian had previously exposed the efforts of Hollywood elites to silence him during an interview with Oprah Winfrey. Furthermore, the renowned comedian shared a poignant incident that took place last summer during his show at the Varsity Theater in Minneapolis. The rescheduled event faced vehement opposition as protesters gathered around the venue. Chappelle recounted on an episode of his podcast, The Midnight Miracle, that some individuals even resorted to throwing eggs at those patiently waiting in line, and one person, shockingly, hurled a police barricade into the crowd. Remarkably, despite the turmoil, the show went on as planned. When Chappelle finally took the stage, he was greeted with a resounding ovation, as attending a comedy performance had unexpectedly become an act of defiance. Reflecting on the incident, Chappelle emphasized that he doesn't believe the protesters had malicious intentions and expressed that he doesn't harbor anger towards those who critique his work. However, his main argument is that he should be entitled to continue sharing his thoughts even in the face of disagreement from many. I'm not even mad that they took issue with my work. Good, fine, who cares? What I take issue with is the idea that because they don't like it, I'm not allowed to say it. Art is a nuanced endeavor. I have a belief that they are trying to take the nuance out of speech in American culture, that they're making people speak as if they're either on the right or the left. Everything seems absolute, and any opinion I respect is way more nuanced than these binary choices that they keep putting in front of us. I don't see the world in reds or blues. The star also questioned the notion of the public trying to silence an entertainer like himself and stated his belief that such methods have nothing to do with love. He instead argues that it all pertains to fear. They want to be feared. If you say this, then we will punish you. We'll come to First Avenue and mess your show up, and we'll come to the Varsity Theater and mess your show up. And they just don't get to do that, he added. These arguments contribute to a broader discourse surrounding the right to free speech. Many celebrities, including Dave Chappelle, argue that society no longer allows for nuanced discussions. However, some counter that having the right to express oneself does not exempt individuals from facing criticism. It is a complex conversation that is likely to persist in the foreseeable future.
About what you want to tell me about, I just watched you decapitate the king in front of me, and then act like he's supposed to catch up and be a regular comedian.
One of the most significant instances where Dave Chappelle faced significant backlash from LGBTQ+ activists was the release of his Netflix special, The Closer, in 2021. Following its release, numerous individuals called for the streaming platform to remove the production, asserting that its content could be interpreted as hate speech. However, Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos affirmed that they would not pull the special, stating that it did not cross that line and highlighting the importance of artistic freedom as a distinct standard of speech. The decision was revealed in an internally circulated email that received criticism when it was leaked, prompting Sarandos to issue an apology for the mishandling of the situation. Subsequently, Dave Chappelle has faced further resistance, including a distressing incident where a man physically attacked him on stage during a performance at the Hollywood Bowl in May 2022. The assailant, who faced multiple misdemeanor charges, disclosed that he identifies as bisexual and claimed that Chappelle's words had triggered him. Despite these challenges, Chappelle has shown no indication of altering his viewpoints on the subjects he has discussed, and his recent remarks suggested that he intends to remain steadfast. However, it is highly probable that protesters will persist in objecting to his work. The response from fans will be intriguing to observe as this ongoing controversy unfolds. A fan wrote, "Watching triggered leftists calling for Dave Chappelle to be canceled is truly hilarious. You can't cancel a man who has already canceled Hollywood himself once before, children. Joke's on you." Another fan added, "LOL. And everyone tried to cancel Dave Chappelle. He's too big, too independent, and walked away from Hollywood a long time ago." While another fan commented, "Another example how Hollywood DC elite attempts to cancel culture towards comedian Dave Chappelle, that according to them, it is not following their scripted agenda of liberal bias." And another fan had a contrary opinion, writing, "They claim Hollywood canceled Dave Chappelle, yet he still gets paid millions by Netflix that then wins awards from Hollywood. Cancel culture sure seems lucrative for the canceled." During a stand-up performance at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles, Dave Chappelle was unexpectedly attacked, leading to speculations of a conspiracy involving Hollywood elites. The incident took place during the Netflix is a Joke festival, where eyewitnesses reported that Chappelle was charged on stage. Actor Jamie Foxx, who happened to be in attendance, swiftly came to Chappelle's aid. The attacker was subsequently charged with assault with a deadly weapon and was held on $30,000 bail. Brianna Sachs, a reporter at the event, described how Chapelle was tackled as his performance was concluding. Security personnel swiftly intervened, engaging in physical confrontation with the assailant. Jamie Foxx, being present at the show, joined in to help. Videos shared by audience members captured Chapelle's remark that whenever someone is in trouble, Jamie Foxx will come to the rescue. In response, Foxx humorously remarked that he thought it was part of the show. The incident has stirred intrigue and sparked discussions about the circumstances surrounding the attack on Chapelle during his performance. While it is natural for people to speculate and theorize about such incidents, it is essential to rely on verified information and evidence rather than assumptions. So stay tuned to know more. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.